Okay. Welcome back to Game Turtles, and hopefully you join us today for episode 8. Plenty of news this week. It's been quite a busy week. We have no really updates about the channel and all, mostly, so we'll just hop right into the news.
Other than this is late.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
had our own little turmoils going on, so we need a few rest days, but we should be back to normal next week.
When are we getting an editor?
Eventually. But
When is
with that
eventually?
being said, let's get right into the news.
Oh, you have
Oh
to say
boy.
it like Keem.
I didn't even know he would say that.
Let's get right into the news. Oh God.
Well, I'm gonna start off with something fairly big that dropped. They finally revealed the PS5 Pro. And to everyone's chagrin, it was not good. During PlayStation's technical presentation, the PS5 Pro had been revealed along with the specs and its release date. The Pro will start November 26th, with the full release being November. What the
Hold
fuck
on.
is that?
More.
Hmm.
What is that?
What?
The blowing into your mic.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just
No
blowing
idea.
slightly. But well,
Hmm.
so the full release for the PS5 Pro will be November 7th, 2024. And now comes the best part, in quotations. Console will be priced at $699.99, tax included. Console will be without a disc drive, with the disc drive being sold separately for $79.99, with installation
What?
having to be done by your own hand.
$80 just for
The
that.
vertical stand will also be sold separately for $29.99. Don't y'all just love that?
They gave the PS5 DLC.
They went the full Apple route, charging you for accessories. Now for the tech specs, though. The specs that were released for the PS5 Pro are the first one being upgraded GPU. With PS5 Pro, we are and according to their website, I'm getting this from their website. With PS5 Pro, we are upgrading to a GPU that has 67% more compute units than the current PS5 console, and 28% faster memory. Overall, this enables up to 45% faster rendering for gameplay, making them much more smoother. Next spec, advanced ray tracing. We've added even more powerful ray tracing that provides more dynamic reflection and refraction of light. This allows the rays to be cast at triple the speed of the current PS5 console. Sorry.
Wow.
The last spec, AI driven.
Come on, just spit it out.
Sorry, got fucking eating something and it went down the wrong. The last spec being AI driven upscaling. We're also introducing PlayStation spectral resolution. An AI
Maybe
driven
don't eat.
upscaling that uses a machine learning based technology to provide super sharp image clarity by adding an extraordinary amount of detail. Obviously, the Pro will include a 2TB SSD, along with the DualSense wireless controller and a pre-installed copy of Astro's Playroom. What are y'all's thoughts?
I am not buying it. That's for damn sure.
I wasn't even gonna
I
think about
am.
it.
Yeah. I would never buy it. I am not paying $700 just for an upgraded version of a console that I already spent $500 on. It's already expensive paying $500, now $700. No, not only that, the disc drive costs an additional $80, and not only that, it is sold separately. They're trying so hard to get rid of physical media. Physical media needs to stay alive. Never get rid of it.
Mhm.
But I mean,
Couldn't have said it better
don't
myself.
buy it. Don't buy it. Use your $700 on something else, like bills, or something else that is worth $700. Not just for a gaming console that has pro graphics or whatever. Just get something else. Don't waste your money on that.
Yeah,
That's all my opinion.
it's pretty pathetic to be paying close to like. Realistically, you'd be paying close to $900 for a console that you already own. That really just has a few upgrades to it.
All I'm
You know, the
saying
current-
is consoles without a disc drive are they're just garbage. Like, I don't see why you would buy one. I say as I have a fucking Series S without a disc drive and I hate it.
it's a shame that Sony's slowly falling down this it's pretty bad hole where they're eventually just like I said, it feels like how Apple usually charges you to get like additional things for your phone. This is like just like fucking Apple. I mean, but yeah, like Morb said, the only way anyone could truly like push back against this is you fight with your wallet. You don't buy it. You don't even give a cent to buy it. Just let your wallet speak for itself.
Exactly.
No one's
Think
gonna
about
buy
other
this
stuff you need to
console.
buy. Yeah. Think about other stuff you need to buy rather than almost $1,000 on a console.
So scary.
PS5 still in its current generation still runs pretty decently. So it's pretty pointless just to shell out $900 for the same console with just added tech specs to it.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much what
But
we're saying is just wait for the PS6. Pretty
yeah,
much.
keep your money for I don't know. Maybe one of these days your PS5 will crap out. Save it for when it does.
Or, buy a PC.
That too. With that being said, I'll pass the mic off to Six, I believe.
Nope.
Morb?
Yes, it's me.
Yes,
Alright.
the mic goes to you.
So, yes. That's me. Alright. So, any of you fans out there, Super Mario fans out there, well, you're in luck. If you, emulate, don't tell Nintendo, but you emulate, there's a new mod out there. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much my topic right now, we're gonna get sued. Pretty much. A new mod has come out for Super Mario Sunshine. It is called Super Mario Eclipse. What is Super Mario Eclipse? It's essentially Sunshine plus not only Sunshine, but you also there's like 120 brand new shrines you can collect within that game. Not only that, better camera control and controller, character controller and all that. Not only that, there are new areas you can discover. What I mean by that is pretty much you could be, let's say, for instance, Bicano Hills. Let's say in from there, you go into one of the levels or whatnot. You can actually walk through a certain area, and then you could go through Rico Harbor, and then you could go from Rico Harbor and walk all the way to Parlor Beach or whatever it's called. Either way, traversing is so much easier in this mod. Not only that, this mod is also like Odyssey to where depending on what shrine you're trying to do. So let's say, for instance, you're just collecting all 8 red coins. You will no longer just get taken out of the world and then you have to jump back through the world, select the new shrine and all that. You don't have to do that no more. You can stay in that world and do whatever else you need to do in that world. So once you collect a shrine, you can stay in that world, do whatever, collect 100 coins, find more blue coins, stuff like that. Now, here's the kicker. Not only, this mod is great and all, not only that, you can also, there's 2 new characters you can play as well, which I'm assuming, I've been playing it, I'm pretty sure you have to finish the game first before you can unlock the other characters, but you can play as Luigi and then also the Running Man from Sunshine as well. What else? But that's pretty much it. It's just basically just a revamped of Sunshine. What are you guys' thoughts on it?
You know, emulation is truly a hell of a thing. You know, a lot can be done, especially like you said. It was the which Mario game again? My internet.
A mod for Sunshine.
Oh, I mean, hey, what? I don't have much to say because I'm not really huge into Nintendo, but hopefully the mod does
Mhm.
well and Nintendo doesn't strike it down like it always does.
Uh,
I'm sure they have lawyers on standby, ready for that cease and desist.
I would assume
Hear that?
so. Yeah.
Hear that, Nintendo? Stop ruining the fun.
Yeah.
Let people
Luigi's
appreciate your
Mansion 4.
games. But
Also,
that's all I have to say.
forgot to mention as well. You can also play at 60 FPS in case you're interested in that as well.
On the Switch?
Damn.
Well, no, not on the Switch. This is
That's,
just a mod that you have to do through emulation, like Dolphin
Yeah.
Emulator.
yeah. Huh, that's pretty good.
Yeah. You can also play it through Steam Deck as well, through Dolphin Emulator, such like that. What are your thoughts on it, Six?
Um, emulation is good.
A great statement right there.
Emulation is good.
So-
Take the money away from Nintendo. They don't deserve it.
Oh, don't say that any louder. They'll definitely snipe us.
These are all God, what's the word I'm looking for here? My words are condoned by Blade.
Yep.
I take no plausible deniability, or however you say that word.
But just make sure if you ever want to play it, do it now. Or Nintendo's, they just love doing that. So do it now. It's still available now. Just do it before they take it down. But that's pretty much it for me. I'm gonna pass it on to Six.
Oh, fuck. You caught me in the middle of doing something. um, so this topic I originally researched as something else, and then it turned into something else. That makes a lot of sense. Um, God, what was the original part of this topic? Let me check. More developers were signing on with SAG, and their whole strike thing. But it turned into this thing. I just found out today, whenever I was typing up these notes. That not only did more developers join SAG, but a lot of them agreed to part of the deal that they are striking over. So 80 developers have agreed to their new AI proposals and signed an interim agreement with the union to get striking performers back to work. They've been doing this since July. I'm trying to find my place. I just lost my place.
Oh no.
They have not yet published a full list of developers that are now exempt from the work stoppage, but some of them include Studio Wildcard, who made Ark, Survival Evolved and Ascended. We're never gonna know about Ark 2.
It's a myth.
Little Bat Games, who made Vampire Therapist, and Tencent's Lightspeed LA, who made Last Sentinel. Their executive director and chief negotiator, Duncan Crabtree Ireland, said this development signals that other major game companies in the group do not represent the industry's larger will to provide fair protections to its actors. And under the interim deal, game producers must notify and obtain consent from an actor if they intend to use AI to replicate their likeness and voice, and pay them accordingly if they do agree. They also have to follow new provisions for compensation, health benefits, and audition processes. That's all I had written here. How do you fellas feel?
The more the merrier, right?
Yeah.
Alright, that's it. I'm replacing Blade with AI.
Gotta fight for your right for job security, especially in the time when AI is slowly but surely gaining some form of traction in the video game industry.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you have other, I'm not gonna say any names, Warner Brothers,
Uh-huh.
that would possibly use AI to replace voice actors. And this isn't even me joking. I very much see them being the first ones to do it. But yeah, hopefully they secure a deal eventually, so they could just know that they have job security and not know that, and not I mean not no I mean know that AI won't take their job away. So fingers crossed.
Yeah. I mean, they put their heart and soul into their work, then they just decide to use AI. Why not? But I'm glad they're doing the strike. Glad they're speaking out for themselves.
I agree. You know what? I'll sign an agreement with both of y'all for AI protections. Even though this is Blade's business.
Yeah.
Their business.
What?
The
It's
commie.
all of our business. It's a joint.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It's
Someone
like a
replace
kid.
me.
We got fucking joint custody.
No.
No, we don't.
No. I ain't have no kid.
Well, this
We're too young for
podcast is
that.
technically your kid.
It's not mine.
We
Just
don't
hope
gotta
you'll
feed
have
it.
the guts to tell Sonny here that
So
Mommy won't be around for Christmas.
Gotta put him down.
Gotta let him down easy. But back to the topic.
Yeah, if that's all, I'm gonna pass it back to Blade before he makes any more fatherless jokes.
Hey, it's just a joke.
Take
Alright,
it.
for the next bit of news, another big thing. We all know Annapurna Interactive. They've made games like Stray, Outer Wilds. Outer Wilds. I would say Outer Worlds. And it's on the tip of my tongue. It's what Edith Finch. I don't know the full name, but Edith Finch. Popular for those games. Well, Nathan Gary, who was now former president of Annapurna, he stepped down. That he held as president. He held the position since 2021, with co-heads of Annapurna's indie gaming division, Deborah Mars and Nathan Vella, also making a departure with him. And you know what they say, once someone leaves, there's always someone else coming back. Well, Hector Sanchez rejoined Annapurna from Epic Games and was recently named the company's president of interactive and new media. The significance of his rejoining is that he helped launch Annapurna Interactive in 2016. So it's pretty. There is some significance, you know. He helped kickstart it. Now he's back to oversee the company's indie games effort into expanding into AAA titles and larger budget games. The company will also make an effort to expand more into films, television, and even theater, with Annapurna soon debuting Night Bitch, a horror comedy starring Amy Adams. Watch the trailer. It's something. Well, now for the update on this, because this is something I wrote a few days before the news that really popped up the next day.
Kind of
Well, their
crazy.
video game team resigned September 12th. Shocking, right? So I guess from what I could gather, if Nathan Gary was leaving, everyone else was leaving too. Most of the video game team resigning, it's kind of left a pretty bad shakeup. But we shall see what happens. Yeah, what are y'all's thoughts?
You know, I'm glad for the. I am
What?
glad that they're trying to expand.
Yeah, oh, I thought you meant glad they were leaving.
No. I am glad that they're, expanding to AAA games,
Yeah.
because it's an indie game, so they're putting the work into it, that's for sure.
Yeah,
They were.
absolutely.
hmm Yeah.
Oh, don't worry. They'll be back.
I just think it's fucking crazy that I didn't even realize that was one of your topics. Whenever I sent you that screenshot, and you'd like written them like 4 days ago. I was like, it's kind of good that we delayed it for this news.
Yeah, that is
Yeah,
true.
It took me a
Yeah,
solid 10 minutes to realize what you meant by that made you mad.
yeah, I wrote it Tuesday. Then, when we took our break on Wednesday, it happened. Then it happened Thursday, and I was like, "God damn it!" I just wrote it. Didn't even give me. It's like a great punch to the stomach. You know, it's like kind of like letting a bird go. Then as soon as the bird flies up, a hawk comes and grabs it. But enough of that. But yeah, you know, it's a damn shame that the video game team resigned, and I'm hoping that they'll recover from this and get their footing back.
hmm
But
Correct.
it's a developing story, so we'll report on whatever happens down the line. If y'all have no more thoughts, and I'll pass the mic off to Morb.
Alright. So, this news right here, for any GTA 6 fans out there, you may have seen it. It was a couple of days ago, but a rumor from Twitter user Jason Schreier, or no, alright, Billy's Ligmata. I don't know how to say it. Either way, he was claiming that multiple sources said that GTA 6 would be delayed to 2026. But Jason Schreier was getting multiple DMs about GTA 6 being delayed. And he said all the Rockstar employees said that they have not heard of any delay at all whatsoever. The bad news is, though, that it is a big, ambitious game, and it could very well slip. It could very well happen. He also said there's too much time left to say any definitive, so pretty much we have no idea. Pretty much it could happen, we just don't know. Literally we just don't know. But what are you guys' thoughts on it?
Another delay, another dollar.
Well, it's not confirmed it was delayed. I'm sure Rockstar would have said something.
You expect them to say anything after this long?
I don't know. They're very insistent on a 2025 release, so I would assume to not really lose that hype, they would have said, "Yeah, we're sorry. We're gonna have to delay the game for a year or so."
Mm-hmm.
Sad. This is a little bit off topic, but I'm editing together a few things right now while we're doing this. And I'm typing
Hey.
stuff up, and I've been trying to type special for the past 5 minutes. And at this point, it doesn't even look like a real word anymore. But let's go.
Hey, yeah, do the work. He's doing the grind. Unlike Blade.
What do you mean?
But just saying on Minecraft world, we've been grinding forever, man.
Yeah,
We're
I can
waiting for you
tell.
to join one of these days. We're just waiting, man. But that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it with the news right now for GTA 6. It could be delayed, could not. Who knows? Rockstar may or may not say it, but only time will tell. But with that information, I'll pass it on to Six.
Hello. I'm let me grab my notes. Hold on.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Um. So this one was Hopu Games. Hopu? I don't know. I want to know now. I'm probably saying that wrong. That the founders of Hopu Games, left the studio to work at Valve. They God, what game did they make? Did I even
Risk of
write
Rain.
down Yeah, Risk of Rain, there we go.
Yeah.
That they made that game, and I think it got sold last year or the year before to Gearbox.
Mm.
But with the two founders leaving to work for Valve, along with other members of their development studio, it's still unclear if it's a permanent thing or if they're just temporarily leaving to work at Valve. But as a result of this, their unannounced title that's been referred to only as Snail has ceased, and the development studio itself is on hiatus. But they did make a statement that implies that there may be a future. Quote, "It's been an exciting and transformative 12 years. We feel lucky for the opportunities we've had and deeply appreciate both our team and fans that have supported us and our games. We love making games, and will continue to do so for years to come. We're excited to be working side by side with the talented people at Valve, but for now, sleep tight, Hopu Games. That's all I got there.
What a positive message.
Yeah, I mean, at least it's not layoffs and shutdowns, which is what this
Yeah.
entire podcast is about.
I don't think we have layoffs today.
It's
First
just
time ever.
yeah. Well, hold on.
First, maybe. I don't know.
Raggy.
I don't know.
No, yeah, no.
Let's go. No layoffs.
The only layoff here is me.
Hmm.
But what do you fellas think?
Good on the
Like-
team. Sorry, taking a sip of water. Good on the team for you said it was Valve they found Rift in, right?
What?
Sorry. Um,
I'm still waiting on you to explain yourself.
shut up. I've had a long day.
More takeover.
Yeah, my brain's just trying to play catch up.
Yeah. So I am glad that they're working with Valve. Super hyped for them. Just trying to
Maybe
do
they
something
could
with the
teach Gabe
company.
3.
Maybe. Yeah, I'm really glad they're doing it. Hopefully, they were able. Hopefully, they make Risk of Rain 3. I know a bunch of people that are still interested in Risk of Rain 3, but who knows? But hey, it could. It could very well happen. Who knows? But all in all, I'm glad that they working with Valve. A really big company. So let's see.
Woo!
Let's see
Alright,
what they have in
Blade.
store.
Yeah,
You gonna finish
Yeah, you
your
forgot.
thought?
yeah. So sorry about that. It was just
You should be sorry.
it's just been a long
Probably
day, and my
forgot.
brain's just playing catch up. Hey, I don't really have much to say, but congratulations to them.
That sounds ingenuine.
It's pretty genuine. Congratulations to them.
Sounds like a fake congratulations.
He's gonna make his apology video now.
Very
Alright,
Is he
much
on the
ukulele.
guitar? Is he to say that I'm a loser and everything?
I was gonna sing a song lyric, but I don't want us to get copyright struck.
No, you can
No,
sing
it's
it,
what
but in a different tune, no, different
it's
keychain
from.
and everything.
You know what song? It's from Beck. Fuck, I don't know. No, I don't really have much to say. Just congratulations.
Well, if that's all you have to say, then take over.
Oh, goody. Well, last bit of news I really have. The other one's more developing. Y'all remember how a few months ago Ubisoft decided to pull the rug out from everyone who owned the crew and just shut off the servers?
Yes.
Well, it appears that after enough people talked about it, they sort of had a change of heart. Well, obviously after their decision to delist it and axe the servers, and basically just rendered that game other to just a fucking paperweight. And, but the best thing about this, it kickstarted the movement, Stop Killing Games movement, which they were able to push the European Union to adopt new rules that would force publishers to make online games playable via an offline mode rather than just straight up yoinking the plug out of the server and just saying, "Yeah, paid your money, bye bye." Well, they held Ubisoft held a little a showcase for The Crew 2 and Motorfest. I think Motorfest is their latest installment. Well, after the players' concerns, it seems they will be implementing an offline mode, finally, for both The Crew 2 and Motorfest. Stephen Bailey, senior creative director of the franchise, said in the showcase, "Today we want to express our commitment to the future of The Crew 2 and The Crew Motorfest." He also added, "We are currently exploring different solutions and can confirm an offline mode to ensure long-term access to both titles." He, however, didn't reveal a release date of this offline mode, but it can be speculated that it's something he'll slowly push out. It's Ubisoft. Of course, they're going to take a while to give it to you. But, you know, it's good on them for finally realizing that their decision was it's pretty fucked. You know, a lot of people. I think the Crew sold for like over $60 when it first released. Then, all a bunch of people just paid $60 only for it to, a few years down the line, just to be turned into just a paperweight.
Hmm.
So I'm glad Ubisoft had a slight change of heart and realized that the decision they made was pretty darn stupid. So I'm really hoping the offline mode gets implemented so, keeps the media alive. I can't. I get it having to pull the plug on servers, but at least make the game playable offline rather than just outright saying, "Yeah, you can't play the game anymore. You just own nothing." But what are y'all's
Mhm.
thoughts?
I'm glad, that Ubisoft is listening. Even though I feel like when they first announced, the online mode to be canceled, I feel like they should have done that at the same time too. Announce, hey, the offline mode and such. But all in all, you know, I'm kind of glad they are doing this mode. But at the same time, though, they should at least give us a date. They should have at least. I don't really understand their point of not showing us a date. Because there's a lot of people that still care about this game. Both of these games.
Yeah.
Yeah. But still, they shouldn't have done it to start with, but at least they did it.
Yeah, it's nice once in a while for them to have for to just realize that their mistake was pretty shitty. But the best thing is I don't know if this is messed up, but is the best thing that came from that is it kickstarted that movement,
Hmm.
which they've actually made a genuine push to essentially not render the game you pretty much pitched in hard-earned money for just a useless thing of plastic.
Hmm.
And to basically, for all those who play digitally, just for them to just straight up yoink it out of your library. Yeah, I'm glad they finally had some sort of change. But
Yeah.
any thoughts from you? Six?
Negative.
Oh,
um, I don't like Ubisoft, but it's a good move for them. It's a better move than their new Siege operator.
damn it.
What, you didn't
You
see
have
that
to
coming?
remind me. No, I had a feeling.
Professor X. But yeah, good on them for doing something that should have just been a no-brainer.
2 steps forward, and hopefully it stays at 2 steps forward.
I mean, we could say the same thing for fucking EA and Respawn. They delisted Titanfall 1 and it's unplayable now. But they finally fixed Titanfall 2.
Yippee!
I just want to play Titanfall, man. I really do. But yeah, that's all I have to say.
That being said, do you have any more news, Morb?
I do. I have one more. Very small one.
Well, I shall pass the mic off to you.
Alright. So, any of you fans out there for the Black Myth Wukong game, just to let y'all know, this happened already like a few days ago, but Black Myth Wukong has sold the top selling game of the year. It has sold 18 million copies in its first 2 weeks. In its first 2 weeks, it
Damn.
has sold 18 million copies. That is insane.
Damn.
I'm pretty sure this game is going to be Game of the Year. It's going to win Game of the Year
Hell
award,
yeah.
100%. Not only
Nice.
that, also DLC is rumored to be coming out as well. So look out for that as well. But pretty much, a new game that has come out for 2 weeks and they sold 18 million is insane. I have not seen that in a game. For me, this is my first time ever seeing a game like this being sold for 18 million already within 2 weeks. That's just mind blowing right there. It's sold 2 weeks, ended the year even beating out Call of Duty and all that stuff. The only thing Wukong has competition really is Black Ops 6, which may do well, but who knows? Either way though, okay, it is doing well, and it is insane that they sold 18 million within 2 weeks. But what are you guys' thoughts on it?
Well, allow me to correct you for the first thing you said. I believe Astrobot
Damn.
will win Game of the Year. Thank you very much. But
You and your
Fucking guy.
Astrobot.
Astrobot's
You
good.
really
damn
said,
it.
actually? Actually?
That's a true Game of the Year, and you don't even know it.
Sure
You
it
just
is,
like the
buddy,
cameos.
Sure it is.
But,
You just like the
as I was-
cameo of Jackson Daxter. That's why.
No, I like the Kiru from Yakuza cameo. Thank you very much.
Yeah, see, I knew it.
But honestly, I've seen very little gameplay on Black Myth Wukong, but from what I've heard, it's a pretty decent Soulsborne / Devil May Cry-esque game that's pretty much just going over Chinese mythology.
Pretty much.
Look,
Yeah.
I've heard it's pretty decent. It's had some slight bugs that were a little difficult, but one of these days I'll probably give it a try when it goes on sale or something.
Same here. I'm thinking about actually playing it too. I'm surprised though.
I'll definitely try it when I got the funds for it.
Yeah.
But that's all my thoughts on it.
You had thoughts.
Thoughts and
I'm
prayers.
sorry. You know what? I could put something out if y'all got stuff.
What's your
What?
thoughts?
Yeah.
That's not what I meant. But good on them. Yeah,
Yeah, good on them.
good for
Yeah.
them. They deserve all these sales. I think Blade should buy 3 copies.
Give us one.
What do you think?
Yeah,
Buy 3 copies.
It's
Just
a
send us
make
the
it
business
code.
reach
expense.
100 $1 billion.
We'll kill you, dog.
I'll definitely.
Then we'd have to change Morb's name.
Woocore.
WooCorb.
Oh my god. Woocore.
WooCore.
WooCorb.
But
Name change is
that's pretty
coming,
much it
Morb.
for B. Yeah.
You've heard
Y'all
it here
better be
first.
ready.
He's Black Myth WooCorb.
Let's go. I'm black. I can say the N word.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
No.
Pause.
But any more news? 6 from you?
I mean, nothing scheduled here. There's one thing. Like you remember, it was a couple episodes ago. We talked about all the Dooms being bundled together, and then Doom 1 and 2 is bundled together now for sale.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, they delisted Doom 1 and 2 separately from all marketplaces, I think. And if you had it installed on your Xbox, like I do, through Cloud Play, you can't play it anymore, and you can't buy it. So any achievements on those two games that you were going for, you cannot get. Because the Doom 1 and 2 bundle is separate with its own achievements. Which means I also have to go through all of Doom 2 again to finish my playthrough.
Mm.
And that kind of pisses me off because I don't like Doom 2.
Speedrun it.
Speedrun it.
I don't want to because I don't like it. Like, I love Doom, but I don't know. Something about Doom irks me.
Well, I played it a little bit. It just felt like the levels they just felt too long.
Exactly. That I think that's what it is that I don't like. They're long. Compared to Doom 1, you can just run through everything real quick. Morb, you're blowing into your mic again. Doom 1's maps, like, they were short. Like, John Romero had the great design, you know? But I don't know what the fuck he was smoking for Doom 2, because that's not it. Those levels are long, and, like, there's a lot more enemies in them compared to Doom 1.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I like Doom. I love Doom, you know? But I'm also going to be criticizing it. There's no favoritism here. Except for the favoritism against Blade, right, Morb?
Yep. Exactly.
Very much so.
WooCorb.
WooCorb.
Let's go.
Just next
Sold
week.
18 million.
WooCorb. 18 million WooCorb dollars. I think that's it. This episode's gonna be out before a bonus episode because I'm not even gonna schedule that yet.
Mm-hmm.
Although I do want to know what it's gonna look like separate on Spotify or something. I don't know. I'm not even editing the video together for it. So just be on the lookout for that. Maybe in the coming weeks, we'll have a bonus episode scheduled. It has its own title, and it may be separate from the rest. What am I thinking of here? Blade had to change the shipment date on those cards.
Fortunately, it ran an old credit card, which didn't really pay it, so I had to change it out. Got it all figured out though, so should be getting them.
WooCorb has a new name.
Yeah, pretty big, you know.
I guess closing remarks would be,
Next week's episode may be out on time.
yeah, bear with us if we didn't perform as well in this one. We've all had a long week.
It
So,
was
a
Blade's birthday
reminder.
last weekend.
Yeah,
Happy birthday to
totally.
him.
Send him a card. But not
I'll
any
get
kind
it.
of card. A hate card.
I hate core.
Just send me a cookie or something.
A hate card.
Yeah, just so I was saying, just bear with us
Oh,
on this one.
damn, it's kind of late for this, but this week's episode didn't have a video attached with it because I did not want to open Minecraft. Can I
Sorry.
blame that on someone?
Blame it on Blade.
All right.
Yeah.
Blame
Don't
it
do
on
heroin,
Blade for
kids.
still. Blame it on Blade for still not showing up at our Minecraft world. You know, it is what it is.
You know, this is a pretty short episode. 51 minutes?
Hey, we're doing better.
Well, we didn't really have a lot to report on.
That is true.
It was a
Yeah.
slow news week. Slow news
Not
week.
really. I
Well,
think it's just
we were all just fairly busy and didn't really have the
Mm.
time.
you didn't have the time.
Yes. But with that being said, any more closing remarks, fellas?
We're gonna go out on Sunday to eat for Blade's birthday.
So, happy birthday again.
I'll have to pull out some cash.
No, you're not pulling anything out.
Oh.
Okay. Wait a minute.
But closing remarks being said, thank you for joining us on episode 8. Again,
fun
apology. Oh, say your fun fact.
Okay, let me pull it up. Hold on. Where the fuck is my... Oh, my tab's over here. Hold on. Take smell with their tongues. And Buzz Lightyear's original name was Lunar Larry.
Lunar Larry.
You heard it here
Lunar
first.
Larry.
Lunar Larry.
Lunar Larry.
I had one fun fact that actually just popped up today, but I'll save it for next episode.
You can't top Lunar Larry.
You can't top Lunar Larry.
I mean, are you sure?
I don't know.
Fun fact. Just today, a pair of researchers that I believe are in Japan gave a demonstration of their work, which found that I think a few mammals are capable of breathing through their anuses.
Ah.
Keep in mind, they won a Nobel Peace Prize for this. So, God, when I read it, I was like, whew.
Lunar Larry's still
Delicious.
on top.
Yeah, just a nice little fun fact.
That's how you eat.
Obligatory South Park reference.
We didn't say anything about this. So this is gonna be a very terrible segue.
From closing remarks?
Yeah. Earlier this week, on September 9th, 2024, James Earl Jones, the iconic voice of both Darth Vader and Mufasa, has died.
It hurts. Still hurts.
It does. Yeah.
And I didn't even see a cause of death. Let me see.
Could just be his. He was fairly old, so it's probably natural causes.
Let me see. Hold on. No, yeah, it's probably just old age. I don't see anything about him being like sick or.
Lived a long, fulfilling life.
I mean, we
Many.
can't just say his We can't just say his two biggest roles. Let's get another thing in here. Hold on. He was also a narrator for Adam Sandler's life in Click. Talking about he once again left her unsatisfied. And then off screen Adam Sandler says, "Shut up, James Earl Jones."
He was also in the movie Field of Dreams, starring Kevin Costner.
He was in Scary Movie 4?
What?
What?
I'm looking at movies he
What?
was in, and Scary Movie 4 is listed. Let me see his role. Hold on. Oh god, where's the cast section here? Show more. Shaquille O'Neal was in there too. Huh. Andre 3000.
I think I see it. I found it.
What? What was his
It's,
role?
it just says the narrator.
Oh, he's a narrator.
He
Hey,
just played a narrator in Scary Movie 4. But
Dr. Phil. It was in Scary Movie 4.
yes, him and Shaquille O'Neal are like in
And
the
Anthony
beginning of the
Anderson.
film.
God. Ah. But yeah, James Earl Jones, one of the goats.
Mhm.
May he rest in peace.
Yes.
And if one thing I could tell him, thank you for the memories, sir.
I would say, shut up, James Earl Jones. Click is a great movie.
So is the first Scary Movie.
But I think that's all we got. I don't think
Yeah.
I have any more things to add.
Closing remarks.
WooCorb?
uh, keep physical media alive.
Yes, do that. Do
Well,
it. Or Blade will show up in your house tonight. He'll just stand there menacingly and say, "Put your back into it."
I'm gonna eat all your food.
Put your back into it.
You'll take your paycheck too.
But that being said, well, thank you for joining us for episode 8 of Game Turtles. Again, as I said in the beginning, apologies for our performance this one. We've just all had a long week, so pretty tired. But next week we'll be back on schedule and have enough pep in our step.
Or at
That being
least one
said,
of us will.
shut up. That being said, thank you for joining us today, and remember to spread the word to your mother, your father, your sister, whatever. Spread the word. And end it.
Um,